Mic's working.
Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
Cool.
Right.
Unless we want to run the Widow.
Okay. So I'm gonna say
wait,
Lucio is my best,
Pyro.
but I think I could give you some just general tips, the stuff that I look for.
Are you going for? I'm gonna go for Hydra then.
This map, I like to treat this map exactly like Ilios Well because of this circle. And if you see an opportunity to boop someone into it, that's as good as getting a kill because they then have to walk back down, and that takes anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds depending on what the character is, and that's huge. So like a boop on a main support down there, like a Moira or an Ana or somebody, would win you the team fight off of healing. A boop on the main tank would win you off of, you know, like if you boop their Rhine in there, they're dead. If you see an opportunity to boop somebody and take them out of the fight, it's just as good as a kill. Let's keep that in mind with Lucio because your boops can be used to make people who are in position out of position, or people who are in a bad position in an even worse position. He's kind of an enabler for your team, I think. So just keep that in mind. You can cause a lot of havoc and create a lot of space just with your boop. So if you see opportunities, like there's later points in this game where there's a Reaper, I really like to boop away Reapers if you get the chance to, because he excels at close range, and if you keep pushing him away from his targets, which are your tanks, he really loses a lot of value, and his ult charge drops a lot.
All right.
Like another thing that I noticed is that your amps
Reaper's on the right side.
aren't very good. So like, I understand, like this one's okay, I guess, but like your circle ends here, so they're not even getting hit by it. And you have a Mercy, which I think she switches over to start healing them anyways. So just, there's a couple times in this, I think later, give me a sec. Yeah, so like, had you had moved in position and amped, now would have been a good one. You could have moved in position, amped, moved this way, booped Zarya, and now it's 5v6. They don't have their, you know, like main backup, and now it's a lot easier for him. You can also use your boop defensively, kind of like Brig does, to move people away from their Rhine. So like say Brig, like I think this is Brig right here. She comes up to stun the Rhine, and you can boop her, so she loses value. And you create more space for your Rhine. So if anyone else was behind her trying to get damage onto him because of the stun, they're now pushed back.
About to run from the range.
Dude,
And then here's another good point. I don't think he dies because he does move back, but speed here would help a lot. So like when he was here, Lucio's healing isn't enough to keep someone with Stain but in this position, for example. So speeding them out of it provides more value than keeping them in there, especially when they have a Brig and another Rhine. The faster he's out of this position here, the better.
No personal.
Dude, Carney's good boy. Good boy, Carney.
Here, another thing a good thing to do would be to, you know, boop the Brig or try to force a stun out. Seeing that I was alone here, like this is bad positioning by my part, but since I was alone there at the time, let's go back. Yeah, since I was alone here, like this is actually insanely aggressive on my part. I was chasing the Rhine, and I was hoping the space that I create here, which is literally the entire point, they would move in to take, but they didn't. So if you would move up to like harass me to either, because like you can't kill a Lucio in one hit, in like one combo, when he has heals up. It'll be close, but you can also boop away too during the combo, and it kind of messes it up. To see if you can pull out stun or whip shot from me here, and if you pull out either one of those cooldowns, I'm as good as dead, especially in this position. Or even, you could go this way and boot me into my team. Or even go this way. Because if I stun you, you're going to fall into the pit, so you'll be safe. But you could go this way and boot me into my team, so that my bad positioning here becomes even more insane. And then I'm dead if you do that. So if you pull out any of my cooldowns or boot me into a worse spot, like even coming here and booping me into this corner would be an insane play as well.
Bridge out on the king shield. Their shield's dead.
Here you could have used speed, take the ground that they give up so easily. You know that Briggs half and Rhine shield's gone, so speeding into this spot here, or to like this ground area, would be absolutely massive, especially because Hanzo's on his own on the left. That's me, I'm half-ish, and Rhine has no shield. That sets up plays for Pyro, and your Rhine as well.
Ryan's left.
They're all half.
Yeah, okay, here's what I was talking about earlier, is take a look at the health bars here.
Their shield's dead.
Ryan's left.
Yeah, so basically everyone on your screen is full except for Pyro, but I think Pyro gets beam here, and you amp. You amp healing. So like, you could have amped speed here, and choosing, since Carney is very aggressive, he really likes to be aggressive, so if you can enable him, especially against rank, amping speed to here would have been insane.
They're all half.
Yeah, because this is a wasted amp.
Just got here.
They're all super low.
She's got a Sonic in her.
Push.
Breaks coming behind you guys.
Oh no.
Also, another thing, like I was saying in the Mercy VOD is, that's weird. Take a look at this. You're 200 or 200, but you have no health there. Like I was saying in the Mercy VOD is recognize who brings you value, and kind of like, I know you haven't played with us that much, but start to try to figure out what everyone's playstyle is. Because, like I said, Carney, if he has an opportunity to go really aggro, he'll take it, because that's just how he is. So, oops.
Push.
Back here, again, speed boost, or having use your speed boost early to get into this
Breaks
position
coming behind you
there.
guys.
To get into this position here, I think would have prevented his death, or at least provided enough pressure so that you could have traded, or even gotten. You do trade, but you could have even traded, and if your whole team was in this position, Mercy would have been able to go in and res.
Oh no.
Are you half?
Bridge up.
On those dead.
McCree's already in Mercy, so. They don't have Mercy, I'm dumb.
There's no one up here.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my ult this fight probably as McCree's half.
Bulb's on.
Another thing you can do since they
Yeah,
have
let's
Brig
building, grab really quickly, and then
is
pop
your
mine,
Rhine
so
is
she'll
already
take
at
it.
your
I'm
Rhine
at
is at a
15.
disadvantage here,
Okay. When I
theoretically,
okay, yeah, when I ult, I think
because of the
push into
Brig,
the
and you have
tanks.
none of that support. So being like that's a good beat.
We got
Being
Moro
like
out
the
of
Brig there
Sweet.
can do a lot.
Yeah. On his left.
So like something that I'll do, if given the opportunity, is if Orion, yeah, you can make fun of my drawing later. If Orion's here, right? And here's his big shield. If you as Lucio, I'll draw green. You as Lucio advance literally like that's not a good line. Advance literally right up into his hitbox and stick your crosshair like on him, like literally on his body, you can boop him up and out, like pretty far too. Especially if he's moving, if he's backing up while you do it, you get like a good 15 feet. And that's like a tech that you can do with Lucio Ryan, is if you boop him up, Ryan can shatter under his shield.
Alright, I'm gonna just be trying to build my ult up as quickly as I can. Can I get a damage boost?
They're gonna try to push up here, realizing that they're the only person there.
So here, since you're not taking damage, speed boost is a really good option because it lets you escape damage and it lets you reposition quicker. So you could have taken the space, you probably wanted to kill the Rhine, you could have taken the space around the Rhine when he charged in to either firm the kill or really pressure him into doing something stupid. I was actually really upset about this play. Because the play was to boop the Rhine out of the way,
They're pushing.
shatter. But for whatever reason, I know it's because I flail him, but he should have been caught in this. Because here's the thing, I know this doesn't relate to your play or anything, but rank shatters like this, right? When the person that's closest is here, ideally he would shatter here. Ideally he would have shattered here and taken up like this whole pathway here. Your Rhine would have gotten shattered because I don't think his shield's up. And then knowing also that Rhine still was there, we could have kept the shield up, but the counter shatter comes through. I wanted to say something about your ults. Like, oh, here's another. Here, now that I'm back here too.
Rain's one shot. They have no dive bubble.
Okay, I don't know if you caught it. Full health, full health. Hanzo's full health. Mercy's for health. You're full health, and you amp again. That's two. I wanted to see at what timestamp you get your ult.
We got Moira out of that?
224. Yikes, that's a Z. 224. And then that's about, I'd say a little over a minute in game. And then you hold it for the entire game. Now, I'm not the greatest at knowing when to beat. Like I said earlier, I am not. Lucio is definitely not one of my stronger characters.
I'm being reviewed in the ass.
But I notice you hold on to it a lot, and in my opinion, you do lose this fight. I have no idea where the McCree is. He's over there. But I still think it's winnable because Zarya is really far out of position, ranks low. He's getting healed though. You get picked because you're out in front of your, just in like a bad spot, like it's unlucky. They use all their ults. So beating there wouldn't have been a bad thing, and it also wouldn't have been a good thing. That's just like a whatever. You could keep it.
Almost got Moira. Yeah, we got 3 out there. We got Moira, we got McCree, and we got Hanzo. And Drab.
Yeah,
and Shatter. Yeah,
we got that. No, good. Behind. McCree's behind.
Why did you amp?
So good. So good.
Okay, that's fair.
Behind. McCree's behind.
Speed there would have been also a good thing too.
Oh, I almost
That's kind of the struggle that I have is
yeah,
you see someone because since we both have mained Mercy, we know that healing is a huge priority. But with Lucio, healing and speed, like they're of equal priority because his healing isn't good unless he's amping. Speed sometimes is better than healing, and that's something that I think just keep an eye out for. Like I can't give you really tips on it 'cause it's something that I'm working on myself as well, but just kind of keep out when certain situations where people die is you can think like, okay, would they have died had I had sped them out? Yes. Okay, then speed or amp, like it doesn't matter. But if you're able to reload, like reposition somebody and they survive because of it, speed is more beneficial than amping health at that point. Speed is also a really good initiator.
We got McCree and we got Hanzo and Drab
It's
and
my fault
Shatter.
for putting it in.
We got all 6 ults, so that's pretty cool.
Also, you're in a very good position here. Also, something that I would like to just like to say in general is try to communicate. So you know that Andy had her Valk up and you have amp. So say like, hey, you know, like I want to use, let's say for example, like, hey, I want to use amp to initiate this fight. Okay, cool. Just tell your other support what you want to do so that you don't pop both at the same time. Like if you have to use both in a team fight, like feels bad, man, but if it's a win, like it's okay. But you don't, like the worst thing is like Valk while there's a trans, or Valk while there's beat, or something else. Like Valk and beat still work together because beat is shields, but at the same time it's like bad. So if you communicate with your other support, the chance that you both hit Q at the same time is less, because since you both are supports, you're both gonna look at the situation and go, oh shit, my team's low, I have an ult to stop it, press Q. So just know like, hey, I want to use beat this fight to initiate, so your Mercy is looking for it, and you can be like, oh hey, if she sees an opportunity where she needs, like where she wants the Valk, since he knows that you want to beat, she can be like, hey, beat, and then you would drop your beat instead, rather than her Valking and then you beating, or you know, if you keep in communication with your other support, it reduces misplays.
And you're really close to fire. Yeah, that's pretty alright. Slight alt lead. No.
Lucio is one of the best peel supports in the game, other than Brig.
It's not quite up yet.
So, like, that was also kind of a bad beat. I mean, I understand you use it to relocate across the point, but you die here anyways. But like when you did that, you could have used speed, literally just like beat right here, because you're gonna hit everybody. So like when you have beat, if you drop the beat here and then move this way, you can hit people around corners. So like you don't have to be directly in line of sight of someone when you do, as long as when it's like the is over, that's when it's really good. It's like, I'll see if I can actually I'll see if I can show you. See if I can show you what I mean. Oh, oops, ooh, 7 hours.
Move to the beat! Come on, let's bring it together. Push on. You got the beat! Down! Double. Let's get you healed up.
Something that you is also good, like, so ult charge wise, I'll do it again. Just another.
Pump up the volume.
Is you boop somebody, you get the damage in their health for ult
Up the
charge.
tempo.
So even if you see someone falling off the map, it's beneficial to boop them anyways,
Push on.
because whatever health they have left.
Yeah, let's move it, people. Feel the healing beat. Oh, let's break it down.
See, I cast it here, but as I move this way, because I end like in sight before the beat like goes, at the end they get hit. Instead of doing it.
Double kill. That's it.
Also,
Healing boost.
there's a time on Hanamura coming up
Push on.
where you could have gone into that position by wall riding.
That's it.
And I would like to see if you would look for
This is gonna make you
wall
feel
riding
better.
opportunities with
We do the
Lucio,
beat.
because it really
Push on.
we'll do it again. See, like I don't see these bots at all.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Just keep that in mind. You can cast beat from behind cover and move into a spot where you can still get them. You good here? All up? Okay, good.
Alright, you going?
So beating here, so what I was saying is beating there, and so you can also beat in this spot and hit Zarya if you keep pressing W. So by doing that,
It's not quite up yet.
beat and speed, you win this fight.
Yep, I died. Don't die. Fire any skills.
I'm down.
Beating here,
Probably just either float or use a shadow.
you know, like yeah, you guys fall out and you
Float down too many.
regroup, you eventually win, but you hold beat for the whole match.
For them.
Are you alive right now? Can you ult?
I am.
Alright.
I know you're waiting for like the
Brain
the game saving beat that's gonna win your team the game because it keeps them up.
You know,
Why I fade down?
But you don't
Yeah,
have
no
to
one else-
have, you know, the DPS stanky 6-man clutch
Ruby's coming back right now.
and beat every single time.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Sometimes saving one person with beat is more beneficial than just holding on to it for the opportunity that you nice boop that you may save somebody else. Like you this is look. You should have been shadow there in my opinion, but that's whatever. Yeah, so you held beat. And I know you used it here. You held beat for the same amount of time, like 220. So you held beat for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. When there was other opportunities where you could have done it. I'm not saying it's bad, but you press Q here because the game's almost over and you don't want to end with Q. Like, that's just unfortunate. I'll keep an eye out on the amps, but just know that there's a couple points where like also unless somebody is low, when you beat, speed boost. Because now your team is like, your Reinhardt is now 1300 health, I think. Yeah, with the patch, 700 shields. He's like 1300 health, and then from there. So unless he's low, don't amp health. You can use speed. Use the opportunity of your increased health pool that are shields. So doing damage to Lucio shields doesn't provide ult charge. So just keep that in mind.
we're in a bad 70%.
There's a couple times where like it looks like you're not sure what to do. I'm like you'll be like looking around. You'll be like, oh, what's over here? Okay, nothing. What's over here? Nothing. And you'll just do this where you like you'll just look back and forth and you'll stay in one spot. Like I don't know if like see even there you're questioning it, but it was at the end of the game. So answer your question, no. Like everyone was full HP, so like you were gonna win the fight anyways because they were staggered. There was like it was gonna be a 1v6 every time.
Okay.
Just try to look for
And,
opportunities.
yeah, I think we just stick to the same.
As if they know what's up.
Like, shoot myself where I can jump.
Left.
You're gonna need high ground.
Yeah.
Like keeping speed here would be so much more beneficial.
Pharmacy's up in the sky.
You with
Rinse half,
speed,
rinse half.
you could have literally amped to the door over there.
They're gonna push really hard here.
Better.
Just float.
And then speeding out rather than healing out would have been better, or just dying. I like this spot. That was funny. Do Galaxy off for a little bit.
Mercy or Lucio?
Why do you amp here?
Lisa.
You amp to heal yourself, which isn't ideal. Then there's a Reaper behind you. Like amping now would have been better.
Mercy.
Rank half.
Or even if you have him amping now would have been good.
Reaper half.
That's just unlucky, but try to remember like that when you turned away, the whole enemy team was there, and it was just the Reaper. Like something you can do is you can do that, but just keep in mind that like their team's there, and especially with Ryan, like it's not huge, but you can boop. Just be careful when you do, because you can kill people. Is you can boop his charge. So like had he charged you and you knew he was there, you could have booped him and got moved out of the way. And they consider that another bad amp. From
Oh, I
earlier.
got pinned.
Ryan shot down.
Ouch.
Run.
Nice. Get Ryan.
Reaper's still behind. Reaper's still behind, guys.
I might talk to the hunter here.
We got the res up.
Losing DPS right here.
I have Shadow, so does he.
Yeah, also kind of try to keep in mind what your team has.
That's done. They're probably gonna rest it.
In my opinion, support
the Reaper's
should
doing
be
more
shot
damage
callers and target callers if they're able to, unless you're running dive. It's really up to you. If that's not your playstyle, that's fine. Just try to keep track of what ults you have, because some, like, not everyone does it. Like,
Reaper no range.
looping before he wraith would have been
We
good.
had the same idea.
He was hiding upper.
That's just unlucky.
Let happen. Got 2 ults out of it.
Okay.
I'm about to grab.
Huge.
I'm about to res
I
that.
was so pissed at this. When he killed me up here, like right here, he hit me from spawn with a rocket. So I try to fall down behind this barrier to get back to my team just to re-get health, and he hits like my hair.
Mercy's half. Got the mercy.
Dude,
Hits my hair.
Res that. Let's get it.
Speed boost wasn't bad.
I'm about to. I have rank.
Reaper. Reaper just keeps on
Boop,
jumping
boop
down.
him, boop him. Beat. Like,
Nice. Far.
you have it.
About to. I have
Two
rank.
people.
Get it. Double.
Let's see.
I'm about to. I have rank.
Get it late.
Reaper.
You can boop him, because he ignores you. I think he ignores you, so booping him here would have been a good play. Just to give your team more space from him.
Jumping down.
And I would have beat instantly right here, because you hear the other Lucio doing it. And here, you know you're getting flanked. You know you're down in DPS.
Follow.
And there's ults coming out.
Nice. Far smoke shot.
I don't think Valk was... No, Valk was used. So, it wasn't bad that you did, but you won, so it doesn't matter if you did or didn't. There. It would have been...
Yeah, I don't have enough damage. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go McCree.
I don't know my opinion on beating there would have been. I mean, it would have saved you too, but you won. You're gonna win the team fight anyways. But there's no way to know that in your position. So I feel like another thing to help you realize when you need to use beat is to be in a better position, because here, like, okay, so your Ryan's here. Oops, wrong color. Your Ryan's here. Their Ryan's there. Rest of their team. Except me and Farah are there. So like, their team's there, whatever. And then you have Zarya, you. I'm gonna get rid of this here. The Reaper's here, really far out of position. And the rest of your team's there, but you're not looking this way. Oops. You're not looking this way, trying to create space for your team. You're looking this way. So not only do you have no idea what's happening behind you, you have no idea what's happening in front of you. So like, in that circumstance, being like over here, facing this way, like you can still keep track of the Reaper. You can still boop him away. I'll call this Reap. You can still keep track of him there. Also being over here around this pole, booping them, like making space, pushing them back would also not be a bad idea. But ideally, the best spot would have been like there or here in the staircase. Just because like I don't know why you weren't dead right there, because you're in between Rhine shields facing your back to the enemy.
I will use ultimate and then switch.
Anything.
Because the grab and barrage came out was the only reason why you kind of lived. I mean, you ended up dying, but
That or Brig, but Brig gets no.
They might try to boop us off here, so.
just insane headshots.
Waiting just for an opportunity. Yep.
So like a good, I mean, if this other tank wasn't rank, the shatter wouldn't have happened. But
I'm just gonna keep on.
you could speed boost here, go right up into the Ryan's face like I was telling you earlier, and boop him down the stairs. Your Ryan shatters and it's a wipe anyways. Or your Ryan charges and charges him, or you know. You could communicate like, hey, I want to go boop him.
If you test him, he won't be able to do it.
Go. Fat.
Huge. And as soon as that shadow came out and you knew it was successful, speed boost.
Nice.
It was good, you just switched to it.
I'm at.
Get beat here.
Yeah. This made me laugh because I know you fell down on accident. Oh wait, you just amped. Why'd you amp?
Yeah.
You amped for the Pharah, but she's getting healed, and Pharah's not your job. Your job is doing like tank maintenance. You're not gonna sustain the tanks on the point, but you're gonna keep them up so Andy has time to respond, and also she doesn't have to stay on the ground as much. Like, you guys know that a Reaper's down here in the other staircase, but for whatever reason, like, you dropped down. Like, I know you said you fell, but I don't know. To me, it looks like you're just like you like had no idea that he was there, and you just fell down. You just went yoink,
Lower, I got pushed off.
and you get insanely punished for it.
Fuck.
You lose the fight.
I'm dead here, yep.
Staying on high ground and ready to initiate
Just so I can get
with
there.
speed. Anyways, to grab
Right with an ultimate.
would have been better.
That's gonna be it for that
I
fight.
think we lose this yet.
Yep.
And again, you hold your beat the entire. I think it was like 38%. You hold your beat from 38 to 0 to 73 to 100. And I don't want to say this because I feel like it'll come back to like bite you in the butt, or it'll bite me in the butt. But I'd rather have you use it on cooldown than not use it at all. So I would say if you play Lucio today and you're not saving it for a specific ult or a specific reason, use it. Try it. Like, if I'm on your team and you beat in a dumb spot, I might say something and I'll apologize in advance. But at the same time, like, holding it the entire game is as good as not having it. So, like, you're basically, that whole game you're at 0% ult charge because you refuse to use it. Beat is a team saving ultimate, and a team fight saving ultimate, and a team fight winning ultimate. Especially if they're down. It's also a retake, too, if you need it. You can use it on retakes a lot because it just gives you the opportunity to.
I think
He's a better D.Va
There
than I
was
am.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
there was
So I wasn't
another
sure about which one you
there
wanted
was
to do.
two bad
I-
amps there.
Yeah. I'm sure I could play
Wait,
D.Va okay if I actually practiced. I
Sure,
not
so
gonna
are you
do
able to
cross,
either
there you
Tracer
go.
or Genji? I can do
I
either
can do
one.
Tracer, I cannot do Genji.
Okay, sweet. I'll admit my blades are not great, but the rest of
Doink, doink.
Thunder? They're mid. They went far.
Yeah, you amp for speed.
We'll fight this fire a little.
Reaper
You're
Thunder?
just sitting here. Amp again for like no reason.
Reaper's gonna jump down.
I see.
They went far right.
We'll fight this fire a
Almost
little.
on cooldown. Wizard's good. Carney's good. Tracer's
Reaper's gonna jump
Mercy's fine. Yeah, so that was another bad amp.
I have to get this. Mercy.
down. I'm on Pharah. Pharah's half. Pharah's one, dude.
I got her.
Nice.
Okay.
The resing maybe?
Reaper, watch out for Reaper.
Reaper
watch out. Reaper solo.
They're in protected.
Reaper no wraith. Reaper no wraith.
Andy, get me up top.
Whoever's back there telling them to come back. Oh, here's another part that I was talking about where you kind of don't. It kind of felt like you didn't know.
I'm on Ryan, sorry.
Kind of like I felt like you weren't sure what you should be doing.
Ryan.
And you have it on. You have this on cooldown. Carney's low. Wizard's low. Pyro's low. You use it, but I feel like pushing in with your team. That's what Lucio's like really good at. Is also really good. So like because your amp was bad earlier here, up top, it wasn't on cooldown for you to save your mech.
Ryan.
Thank you.
I'm poking Pharah. Pharah's half.
Reaper's half?
Dude, I can't. Far half still.
Mercy's one turn.
Which fire?
Like you could speed boost. You could speed boost here, boop their tanks around, boop their other heroes around to create more space. You could say like Zarya's half. There you go. You say it.
Down.
Say like.
Reaper half?
Reaper on me.
What's up?
Sorry.
What's up?
Reaper's that nice. I'm gonna jump Pharah.
There's times where you don't
down.
use it where you could. Like you could have amped there. Just to
Oh, we
keep
still have
yourself
half
up. Like you could amp health and then like
Sorry.
use your. I keep. I have amp on both scroll wheel and E.
I have
So
one,
like
we have
scroll down.
everything, so.
I think it is. So you can
They're gonna have grabs, just making sure.
Yeah.
use it
They
as you
they
go.
should have grabbed in Reaper.
Make sure my OBS is up.
I don't know about Pharah.
Yeah, okay. So you can switch between it.
Reaper behind.
Reaper. Okay, good call.
Reaper no raid.
You're holding it now, which is better. You're amping. For what? Like
Okay.
I'm pushing
also a beat there wouldn't have been bad.
Yep, I'm getting
Again, like you're holding your beat. I think you used it earlier this
Ryan's one shot.
time.
Ryan's one shot.
Speed there would have been good.
Yep. Okay, we got Ryan Pharah.
So you take more, just play where you can. Fight the point as long as
Yeah, like this one was you used this in a losing fight. Like it was a 2v4.
Just
Just
dive.
there, just stand point. If you're gonna die, do it on point.
Do we want Ryan Zarya justice?
Fucking screw.
Just point as long as
Yeah, Ryan's one shot.
you can push around a bunch. Okay.
So it's even.
It's Ryan then? I drink push around a bunch.
Yep, I'm getting Ryan.
Who's dead? Pyro's dead.
You know DPS.
Ryan's one shot. I got him. He raced it out.
Yeah, that's just that was a bad like
So you take more, just play where
that was a bad beat
Fight the point as long as
because you could have saved it for initiation
Alright, do
here,
you want to switch?
especially since you were down 4. I mean, I like that you used it, so you used it, but it's just bad. A bad time
too.
too.
On DPS. Well, we're coming up on one already, so. And first one doesn't take too long.
You could use it. You
They
can use
have
it here
that.
to
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Hard engage.
maybe I can get back with, but
Double down right now, Carmen.
especially since Farrell's gone.
Zarya's right side, she's looking for grab.
You could also use it to save yourself
right
and
there.
grab. Granted, they have absolutely no fall off. I have no
Second we
fucking
walk out,
idea
we
why.
100%.
Well, we got her to come off point.
They don't have. Yeah, they don't have a follow-up. They usually.
Right.
Yeah, they moved over. They all moved over to me too.
Yeah, you could have had beat there, and
Seal
your
one.
Ryan would have been fine.
Getting healed.
Reaper's bad left. Reaper's bad left.
You're recruit. Do the raid. Oh, I need to spend it. Thank you.
Reaper left side.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, like you amped there after everyone's healed up.
Good side, dude. Okay, we bopping, dude.
Nice.
We bopping. We
You guys have
bopping.
the boots here?
Pharmacy's right above us.
Where's fire? Where's fire?
Lucio one.
Sorry, back.
There.
Dude, we need to kill Lucio first.
Yeah, Lucy has a lot of burst.
This guy pirate.
Melee in that, I think, does 60.
Sorry, in the middle.
You have this area?
Down.
Okay.
And since his boop doesn't use cooldown anymore,
I
reload.
got 80 on Rev.
Good.
Champ with you.
I have
Um,
let me know when you're good.
Since his ability doesn't use ammo anymore, and it's like a 2-second cooldown,
Fire's coming up.
I almost boop
Reaper
on
here,
cooldown.
Reaper no race.
Just keep in mind that
Reaper's
sometimes
sharp
you
right,
might
sharp,
boop
sharp
somebody into like a safer position. This is also really bad.
I'm just staying for the Reapers.
So like map
See if I
theory
can
here,
stay back and-
these arches are really strong points here. Okay, so the point is, if you want the enemy team in this area, because once they push back through this, like once they push through this arch, they have no cover. Well, they do, but from your position, like if your team's here, if they push into here, they're in a dead zone, where the only way they fall back is through open space. But if you fall back onto point and onto cover, and then they have to move through open space again. So being in here, especially when your tank lines are here, being over here on your own wasn't ideal. But if you were there to like speed boost your team back into position, that's fine, but I don't think you were. Yeah, this choke is a really strong choke because if you advance, whoever advances past these arches is in a bad spot. So like if this team advances past this arch or into this area to take this arch, their fallback is through open ground. And if this team advances into this arch here, their fallback is through open ground. So controlling your opposite arch is really important.
Bubbles are built down. Reaper's gonna come. No, Reaper.
Oh, he's there. He's on the run.
I have drive.
Gonna engage. Huge shatter.
Behind us.
You should have been shattered. So that's twice this game.
Behind us.
I have drive. Bolt down. Reaper's gonna come. No, Reaper.
Oh, he's there. He's on the run.
I have drive.
This is more along the lines of a team error. Understand Carney takes the opportunity to shatter. But at the same time, the fact that he has no idea where the Rhine is really deadly, and the fact that my Rhine on the other team doesn't get a shatter here is actually like really disconcerting. He doesn't even hit you, but like, I know it's an already won fight.
Behind us.
That's already a one fight, so beats not a good idea.
This far, Ryan and Mercy.
Alright.
Nice fire. Potties.
Where's Mercy go? Mercy's out here, so Mercy, we can stay her out a little.
She got Guardian Angel over to a
Got you.
Reaper's gonna go left.
Watch this Ryan. They might have a grab coming up.
Almost up.
Beat.
It's up right now.
Beat.
Ryan's way over. Way in. We got it.
Like it's the last fight. Like you held beat for like half the game again.
Damn it, sorry.
We did it.
You still had it in the last second.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had 3.
Yeah, it was this fire strike that got.
Yeah, so I definitely think working on, oh, it's not there, but working on your amp would be a really good idea. And then positioning yourself in a way that you can keep track of your team, I guess. creating space with boop when there's opportunities, and using boop to keep people in bad positions or make them move into a bad position. It's also a really good idea. There's a couple plays in here that I noticed, like you're aware, like you had like your awareness of where certain people were on the map wasn't very good. That's something that's just easily fixable with positioning. Like if you're in a better position, you'll be able to see more, and you'll be in a better spot for if you don't know they're there, you'll be okay anyways.
I'm jumping
Jump
out
there,
one.
Tom. Who do you play here?
Okay, I'm gonna try to go for one.
Okay, Mercy again.
Yeah.
Zarya.
Then or
The fight ended.
I don't even remember this game.
I'm gonna figure it out. Good. We're not doing this.
Busting that shield, boys. Their pole's down.
This is a really strong map for Widow. And her spots. That's Haiga, and this here. This space here. This space here. She's not bold, but you can come from over there. I've never seen it happen, but it's possible. So these are all the spots where a Widow can be. So not knowing if they have a Widow or not is really dangerous. There's like really no good positioning here. Except maybe like right here. But that's another question that I would ask. Seeing that Widow is played a lot on this map, that's your first question. The first thing your team needs to do is establish what snipers they have.
I'm pulling.
Rest down.
Good shot on Marissa.
Both widows.
They have a Widow, and she's over there. She's on the high ground that I showed earlier. She's like, I wonder if you see her.
Top right.
Top right.
Still right.
Yeah, she's right there. I don't think you realize that until this shot. If you did know they had a Widow, where could a better spot have been? That's tough, because this is like, this place is just overall like a bad position to be in. It's like the only good position, other than being on this low ground and being like in one of these rooms, but that takes you out of the fight. So being here would be a good idea, or even being back around this corner, like here, like jiggling would be a good idea. But if the Widow's there, like this is probably the best spot.
Oh wow, they're literally just standing. I moved shield. I died. Sorry.
Yeah, like this is a really strong shield for you because this protects you a lot. You start to do it, you start to move back a little bit.
I need heals.
Apple.
Oh, I'm so low.
Dangerous.
Oh, wow, Ruby.
You lose
shot.
two here.
I was like 10 health.
Good res,
No,
good
no,
res.
it's okay. I was like hoping that you'd be a meat shield, and then you died, and then I died. It's just how it worked.
Know that they have a Widow up there.
Top left.
On the top left.
There you go.
Sort of sights on them.
We're separate.
I pulled Zen down. Zen's killable.
Separated, that's
Nice.
good. Hanzo top left. Widow. I heard her shot. I'm pretty sure she's on bridge. I didn't see it though, so let's go back.
Killable. Nice.
Yeah. Their Widow's right here.
Hanzo's still top left.
So you're behind
Pulling.
the healing again.
Nice shot,
Bridge
nice
boost?
shot, nice shot.
Ooh.
Good shit, Tony.
Good job.
Can't
That's
res.
close.
I'm about to have ult. They pulled.
This is like I said. Oops.
That.
Hey. Why isn't it?
Mercy bottom right. Mercy.
There we go. Being there is bad. Especially when you see the payload. Because again, you'll have to go across to get to your team. Granted, you won that team fight anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But just know that if this is a 6v6 and you're here, you're as good as dead.
Zen both bottom right.
Zen's low.
Put her down.
Nice.
Wizard, you're
Your
low.
ultimate?
Okay, I'm low as shit. I don't want to oversend here.
There you go. You're in a bad spot here.
Put me down.
Nice.
Nice, you picked up that.
Back up.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Risky as fuck, Rez.
I have Bondros.
Or even for now.
And she's killed instantly. Like, you should have been dead there. Yeah, back up. Get out of this spot. Go back around the corner. Your Zen's in a really good spot. The first point is literally my least favorite point in the entire map because it's so hard to be in a good position,
That was a feel sad.
especially because like, let's see if you get a good spot. If you get, do you guys push out to retake?
I didn't even get a chance
Or
to
do you give it up? Let's see.
Are we keeping this after this point? Good kill.
push up.
Go in. Question. Touchable. Yes.
Okay, they're going.
Go.
So the reason why I was saying like it's so hard to get a good position is because a Widow can see most of everything, like basically all of this area. And if they have a Hanzo anywhere else, like your spots are really limited to like this area, behind cart, behind these boxes, over here, but this is risky, especially where the payload is. So like it really limits your play, and then wherever you set up your shield, so like it really comes down to your team shield placement. But this first point is literally a sniper's alley, so positioning is really important. Like I don't know, like not knowing where their Widow here is actually really risky.
Hanzo's through on the DPS right now. Okay, focus hard, focus hard, focus hard.
Yo, I got bursted so fast. No more ult.
Yeah, so another good thing to do is like I think you did do it there, is when you're getting hogged, jump and Guardian Angel, because you'll get a lot of area. Like if you try to fight it or you don't jump, you will get pushed back less and you'll take more damage.
Hog one!
And yeah, see, I mean Ruby's a really good Hanzo, so like you guys are gonna lose it anyways. But moving back into there was a bad positioning. And after your main tank died and Carney got separated by the enemy team, it was a lost fight. Especially when their Widow is nowhere to be found, which I think she's probably up here. So, like, it's just a really risky area.
Just die as quick as we can and get high grounds.
Yeah.
Alright, are we switching to Ranzari here? Or are we keeping this?
Yeah, we can switch. Let's play this out.
It's up to you.
You're gonna have to
You
go
have
to the other
Valk, which
spawn,
is
dude.
good. Which,
Anywhere else here, yeah.
First, so
Okay, focus
for a
hard.
while, would
Yep, good kill.
Valking here had been beneficial? You trans in.
yes.
Yeah.
Two
Go.
options there.
Hanzo's through on the DPS right now. Okay, focus hard, focus hard, focus hard.
You have Rez up, but he
Yo,
dies.
I got burst
You're
so
pushed out of
fast, no more
position.
ult.
Focus hard.
Yeah, bit.
Trans is
Hanzo's through on
up.
the DPS right now. Okay,
Not
focus hard,
dedicating it
focus
was
hard.
a good. Was good.
Yo,
It was
I
a
got
losing
bursted so
fight.
fast. No more ult.
Hog one!
Yeah, it was a losing fight. So good job not Valking. That
Are we
was good.
switching to Ranzari?
It's up to you.
You're gonna have to out, and then
I think they're probably gonna try to res the.
Arisa's one, Arisa's
Where's their Widow? Where's their Hanzo?
Really weird position.
Got him.
Yeah, well, that was interesting. I'm
I
pulling
think
corner.
he's just gonna
Pick.
sit there.
So like here's another
not
risky
even
spot
ready.
on the map too, because Widow can be here. Oops.
sorry.
Widow can be here. Widow can establish herself in this room. Widow can establish herself on that balcony over there. So having an idea of where their Widow is insane. Like it's almost absolutely needed. Because if you don't know, it's just a free pick if they flank.
Yeah,
Let me know when you have your next pull up.
It also
and
helps
we're gonna
Truth.
step
Oh,
forward
there's
and
Widow
break
right
her
there.
at the same time.
So theoretically, a better Widow, questionably dead. This is a strong position. It just leaves you open to here, but you can manage that. From this position, you can see people coming in that way, and it gives you time to move out. Where Andy is also a really good position because you have this corner. Whoa, that was the weirdest line ever. You have this corner where you can sit here and jiggle the corner to keep your beam on people and peek to get beam. But the only other thing is here is also a bad spot because you're open to flanks under. I'm not a huge fan of the shield. Honestly, I'd like it if it was here more. That provides a lot more cover for you guys. But in the position that you're in now, your biggest threats are here and here. So keep an idea. You have to keep a sight. You have to keep an open mind and ear on what's going on in these two spots.
I'm here though. I'm here now.
Okay. Widow step left. Ruby step left.
So
No,
top
she's up
left,
right now.
and you know their Widow's
Careful.
top left over there, and you moved into a spot that was in the sightline of it.
Where's Sonar? So also be careful. You know, just
Now you see that the sight said she's on the right side. So
be really cautious.
like you're safe, but know that her next move might be based on her current position. Her next move might be into the room where Carney is.
Yeah.
Come on, Ruby.
Good idea.
Just don't die.
Ruby got pulled.
Just look.
Ruby's down.
Do you call pull, I'll look for it?
Yep. Yeah, I'm moving farther to the left.
Yeah, see, Widow moves in there.
They're bottom right. Half of them are bottom right.
Using ultimate?
And now she's low ground, question mark? No, she's still high ground, has no idea.
Here, I'm pulling cart.
Strong damage boost.
Okay. Great, but you know. Good thing, sexy.
Someone died. Someone died.
I did.
Yeah.
We can push this. We can push
Onto
this.
lower. Onto lower.
Visible and it's winnable. You don't even have to dedicate
Careful.
Valkyrie.
Onto my
Something's going down on Mega behind you.
We got
Nice.
Galaxy's bottom. Yeah,
They
Galaxy's
solved it.
He's half.
Push up top left.
Yeah, let's go top left.
Widow's top left
Oh, okay,
again.
I'm on
This
that.
is a really scary spot for you.
Right side. Pulling.
Staircase is a good spot.
So fast.
Just know that Widow here is really dangerous. And your only escape is to walk through, because I don't know if Truth will be in a good enough position for you to fly to him. This spot, in my opinion, has always been very high risk, high reward for your team. But since your whole team is here, the likelihood of you guys getting run down is less. Just keep in mind too, though, like I said, is that the Widow can potentially have silence on you depending on where you position.
Nice. Thank you.
You took my kill, dude.
3 seconds.
Ouch.
My
Thank you
heart.
for the kill.
Not a terrible position for res, but a better position would be here. Would be right there. Just because it absolutely removes the unlikely possibility, that you'll be killed. That's just nitpicky. That wasn't a bad res at all. It was a very good res. It kept your team up. It kept your team 6v6 in a really strong position.
Galaxy's always right around the corner.
This is also a really risky
Very,
spot
like,
because if you need to reinforce your team, you have to go through a possible sightline of their snipers.
Here, reshielding.
Yeah.
I have
Your team's holding them really strong,
can't
so
hold
that's
it.
good.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna die.
Really low, so falling back now is absolutely huge.
Oh, they're all super low.
I got him top trans.
Yeah.
Now look to relocate to a position that's more advantageous
I
for
have
you.
Bondros when I get back.
Being with Truth here isn't
Oh, I need you. Thank you.
terrible, but it isn't good as
I
well.
didn't have any bullets.
We're about to have truth.
Telling him to relocate to get a better position or a better angle, especially like top left, wouldn't have been a bad idea either. Good res, but by doing it, he's full health when you leave, so not necessarily your fault, but had you communicated that you were gonna res, I feel like he could have played more passive. Also, that's just, he was outplayed, so not necessarily your fault.
Okay,
Yeah, this is a lost fight. Luckily, he turns around for whatever reason because you should have been dead there. You should thank you.
Oh no. The shield was just right in my face. I couldn't.
Alright, turn and switch once you get the chance.
Alright.
We can drop out for that. We'll do it fast.
Yeah, I'm switching.
Yeah, so you still have Valk. Would Valk have been advantageous?
Oh, I suck!
Truth's in a bad position.
We're about to have Drew.
I almost managed to finish him off for you too.
Dies there. Truth is gonna die soon. No, you're even. Now you're negative. You're -1. Now you're -2.
Watch over, I'll drop. Hanzo's on you, Mercy.
Using Valk to start the fight
Alright, trying to switch once you get the chance.
would have been better.
We can drop
I
out
think.
for that. We'll do it fast.
Because again, you held Valk for now 3 pushes, and it's not like you guys are winning. It's just like you're slowly giving up ground.
Hanzo bottom left.
It's like the only time I see that it's necessary, like it's okay to hold Valk, is if you
Widow drop.
see a win condition in the fight where you don't need to use it. And the only way you won that fight
right now.
is if you were in Valk. But since you lost 2 in the very beginning, ooh, sorry, and you lost your main tank early on,
Oh,
you weren't gonna win the fight unless you had Valk preemptively.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I
When's this
thought.
at?
You just spam.
Zen's half?
Nice, dude. That's so good. Yeah, they're bottom left.
I think Arisa's half. Even if you're trying
Widow's
to...
bottom right.
Valk is really good at pushing advantage or slowly regaining it as well. This is a really fucking risky spot. Yeah, and you get punished for it.
I down.
I'm not sure if he dragon with the intention of killing you,
Push the bottom left. Push the bottom
but
right.
like if you work out the play from this angle, Zarya's there in a bad spot. Zen's back here in an okay spot, and then Rhine, Pyro are there. Truth then spawn, and you're on cart. And their team is here, with like 2 over here. Giving a call out for Zarya to come back this way. To regroup. And since you have no shield, either going there with Carney or sticking with your Zen here would have been a good idea. Moving on to cart wasn't necessarily the smartest thing, because I think you'll lose this fight because you died.
No shield.
My ultimate.
Push the bottom
Unless
left.
someone gets a huge ult. Yeah, because had you not been on the cart, you'd have been okay.
Keep turning
Oh
right
no,
in.
you push
I
it,
got it.
man. That was good.
Yo, help me with this, Arissa.
I think we were low when we used it. Okay, so good job.
Thanks, dude.
Starting over from the beginning.
Watch this.
Alright, I'm at 80 on drive.
Still
Pyro,
pulling
keep
bottom.
it.
Okay.
Oh, sad. You were right.
That's important. Yeah.
You're
I was
just
right
too
where I
far out.
couldn't help. That was on me.
Widow stop right now.
Like using Valk
you
there
were
would
in
have
range to help
given
us.
you would have won the fight cleaner.
We're trying to buy ourselves, trying to back up.
You could have won the fight. Ooh, bad spot. You know you're in a bad spot here too. I can see it.
You
You're
have shatter.
Yeah, I have
panicking
shatter.
a little bit for a second
Okay,
there.
we want you
Bubbles
shatter
out.
first then. Try to
Yeah,
use
yeah.
shatter before
Positioning
we
now
use
would have been
Nice,
nice.
nice, nice.
Oh,
Also Valking here would have been a
If we can
good.
win the fight off it, that's great.
Never mind, good.
Rinse one.
Zen's dead.
More else.
Oh, that's funny.
Ouch, I am just getting murdered. Can we go
Bad
with the rest?
Mercy here.
Maybe? Okay, close enough.
Bubbles down.
Yeah, good res.
Avian switch. No more Widow. Avian's one shot there.
Right, we've got
I
the
want to
guy
see
on
if
the
you
top
use
there.
Valk here.
Do they have a
Yo,
Zen?
I'm in. Save me. I'm in.
Ouch.
I'm bad.
back up. Nice.
Such
hold
a
up.
Don't let me throw this fight, Dave.
Just keep backing up,
Yep.
Back
And you
around.
got me, upper?
so upset.
I have no shield here.
Nice
Hook
hook.
too.
Just don't die to this and I'll be
Bad Valk.
Keep back
up.
So you know now, since they moved on a cart, that like you have another fight. You're fighting without Zarya. Your Widow's down.
Back up. Nice kill though.
Don't let me throw this fight, Dave.
Just keep backing up,
It's a
And you got me,
4v5,
upper?
I have no shield here.
3v5.
Just don't die to this and I'll
Now you pop it. So Ryan was in an unsavable position, so this is a bad Valk.
Yeah.
We lost the fight, but we'll win
Vandy
in
dies
time.
here. That was a really bad res, and you died in Valk. Yeah, and he died there.
Dude, I'm just hiding.
So there, Mercy has an ability to, I don't know how to say it, not throw, but increase the enemy stagger. So like your Zen was on what? Half. Yeah, halfway done to respawn. So you had 5 seconds to respawn. Resing him here resets that timer and wastes another. So you increase the stagger by 10 seconds by resing him here.
We'll win things that aren't this fight. Pod.
And by using Valk. So like you don't want to use Valk to win a losing fight. Or try to win a losing fight. Especially because it's going to become so costly for you to win that fight, ult-wise, that it shouldn't. Especially now that you have another fight, saving it would have been way better. Because as powerful as Valk is, if you're 4v6 or if you're down a main tank when you're Valking, you won't win unless your team uses ults. So letting your team die there and having Valk in your possession for this next fight would have been a way better option. Also looking here to overtime.
I'm in.
Yeah, that was just bad position on his part, so there's nothing you can do. I feel like this should have been like a fallback and regroup type of scenario.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Yeah, there you go. Carney realizes
Don't let
it.
me throw this fight, guys.
Just keep backing up. Just keep backing up.
Yep. Background.
Anything got me? Upper?
I have no shield here. Oh, I got hooked too!
Yeah.
Just don't die to this and that'll be true. Keep back down. Just keep back down. Yeah.
This extends. It extends, staggers, and feeds ult charge.
Pod.
So if you would have died immediately after you lost your other two, Pyro should be dead. Should die here, or he's gonna stagger himself even farther. Yeah.
I can do it at the spawn.
Nice.
Oh,
You just
as soon
started.
as I'm nice. As soon as I'm up, I can just shoot it at the...
Valking here instead of back there would have been way better. You would have gotten way more value.
Hurt you.
Not only would it allow you to retake,
Zen's on the left side.
Rain mid. Mid that. Yeah,
so you have trans popped.
It's fat, but there's a shield on it.
Do you retake? C9?
So fat! Yes!
And that shatter at the end, I saw it. It was crisp.
Very nice. A lot.
We totally could have full held that corner, but I'm bad at the game. But it worked out.
That's okay.
And then...
Play tank. You're cool.
Hmm?
You're a tanked player.
And
I'm going through a prime widow.
I would like if your communication was a little better as well.
Threatening? He's got a good
Like
peek, but
things
he's
that
not
you notice,
fast in the
calling out those more
Well,
and
when I
doing
played
it,
against him, I didn't have
and
an issue, but like,
Keep the skies clear for me.
he's still scary.
calling other things.
The
They're
aura.
all... Man, they're all...
Aura of Vanguard. Can you try and just stand near the edge? Or you can wear your comp a little bit?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just because they're 90% gonna have a...
They definitely have a
Honda.
Honda.
Let me
Yeah.
help you patch that.
Almost definitely. Pretty much definitely.
Yeah. So...
If they don't have a widow here, Pyro, I'm gonna be a
The
little.
Widow's probably gonna be top left.
Healing stream engaged.
She just jumped.
Or not yet.
Yeah, they have a widow. She's top right.
Yeah, I just figured that... combo.
Is that me?
Widow's right.
Zen?
Widow's one shot right. Widow's one shot right. My pull's up in
Get
like
to sleep,
two.
get to sleep.
I got him, got him.
Good shit. I'm pulling widow.
Yeah, I got it. Oh,
That's-
better target.
Resing.
That's a weird ass.
Better,
So now you know they have a widow.
Yo, kill ring.
Not gonna die.
Kill a reset. There you go.
I can't do anything with the razor shield.
Break that shield.
Pulling.
Once you break that shield, they have no shield whatsoever.
Widow down.
Nice.
This is a weird ass shield, dude. That's not how it works.
That is really weird.
Mercy.
Do I get out?
Genji behind, Genji behind, Genji behind.
Holy fuck, ballsy res.
Revealed.
Let's keep it
I'm
moving.
Yo,
gonna
Zen at Mega, Zen at Mega.
Yeah, with the widow.
Amazing.
You're even?
Thank you very much.
Zen at Hog at Mega.
No problem. Well,
I
I'm
just
not
tried to
gonna
bubble you,
close.
Pyro. That's not how that works. I'm pulling Mercy. I'm not pulling Mercy, I lied. Zen right side.
Nice.
Deli, I just need you to
Good
use
fight.
the heals a little bit more frequently.
I think that's more DPS
Same.
than I do.
Upper Hanzo's there.
We can go with the Halt and Dragon Strike, I think.
Let's get you back out there.
They swap to
So I don't know if you have
Dragon
Nano
Strike, I
yet,
think.
but letting your Ana heal this if she doesn't have Ana, Nano is way more valuable than taking it for yourself. Keep that in mind when you're running another main healer, or when you have when your other support ult is really important.
I'm taking care.
He's still got a Sonic in him.
There we go.
Up tap.
Try to keep in mind. Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, pull.
Try to keep in
Already,
mind
already.
the opportunity to give your other person ult charge. Especially, I don't know if you play Moira, but Moira is one of those characters where like healing between fights and in like the beginning stages of fights is like really bad because you waste your resource. So if you're Moira and you have another support that's a competent healer, it's more advantageous for you to let them heal it. Because they'll get their ult. You're like as Moira, your ult charges in 45 seconds anyways. So just keep that in mind when you have another support, and checking their ult is also important. Because like if you know if they have their ult and you know situations where they'll use it, you can kind of know if you need to as well. But also if you have yours and they don't, offering the ult charge that's there to them is really valuable.
Unfortunate.
The slightly walk.
Rink's got, yeah, I was gonna say, luckily Rink's got an unfortunate problem where he keeps walking into them.
Yeah. Pulling
I'm
left.
ready.
Huge
That's how you're
purple.
He's anti, it's fine. That's how you're in, Jenna. He's anti, it's fine.
Good res from behind the shield.
Nicely.
Andy's too good at the game, dude. Not fair. We're being boosted. Alright,
Yeah, so this is one of those
I don't think I've
times.
actually ever played Hodorista at this point. We usually get fucked into Ren's.
It's one of those times where not using Valk is a good thing because you guys have had a win condition without it every single fight.
Bad.
Bad pull.
Disgusting. Alright.
Did you know to flex or dash? I missed the hook.
He didn't.
Don't worry, I missed the headshot and we missed the sleep. So
I slapped him and just
Oh, you got too much.
Alright.
Yeah, risky.
Oh, I thought he was
I'm
down.
mad.
Wanna Ryan Zarya here, Carney? We have Bondos. Bondos is worth
That wasn't
Yeah, we dropped the bongos to get ults up and then
Yeah,
we
let
can
me
swap it.
get it. Yeah, yeah.
We can swap Carney to a Ryan right now though, and then we've got a
Yeah.
damage boost of Reinhardt, so
Damage boost engaged.
that'll give us a lot of shatter up.
Alright.
Double shield, let's go.
Bop on him, dude.
Screw this widow.
It's like if you'd gotten the res off, that would have been bad. I'm surprised I didn't call there to let you res.
We're here.
Because had we let you res, we could have extended the stagger a lot.
Pulling.
Good picks, dude.
I'm charging the pole. Heal me.
Yeah, it was one of those circumstances. See, look, where since your sense is too low, you went to heal.
Charging the pole.
I think you're on wizard.
Pulling.
Move off.
I'm charging the pole. Heal
Yeah, and I see you try to click because you lose beam on Carney.
me.
This one.
Good res.
Good job.
It's okay, look, ship res up.
That play was outrageous, Deli.
I know we already talked about it, but I think increasing your sensitivity on
Yeah, dude.
a higher number is a good idea.
You get pulled, dude.
Oh, I can actually scoop between that, cool.
Oh, I fucking missed. Oh
Dude,
god, you dragon fuck.
I got stuck.
So where you were a bad spot.
Oh, I fucking
Unlucky. I see what you did there. You tried to boost up over down top of fidget spinner, but you hit the roof of the other one and then you die to dragons. So this spot,
Dude, they just dropped so many ults. They dropped like everything.
He's not half anymore.
Alright, just about They dropped like everything. Dude, they just dropped dragon.
I got stuck.
yeah. So being in where that spot where you were wasn't necessarily bad. It wasn't necessarily good, but wasn't bad either. The reason why the spot that you were in there was bad because you got dragoned. Had you been in that spot without dragon, it's still kind of risky considering where your tanks were. It's like this is a strong spot, especially because your tank line's here. So if they want to get to you, they have to push like in front of your tank line, and then ignore your tank line or come around you, which you can manage and you can also escape from. Here, not so much, because your only escape route is through there, and it's in a spot that's not that great. So staying here wouldn't have been a bad idea. If you're able to get on the high ground there, that'd have been insane. That'd have been a really good spot. Also, behind this tractor here is a good area too. Had you been there, though, the dragons would have came through, so you had to fall back or fly in. And then behind a Rhine shield, because it provides a lot of cover, is also not a bad idea. Just keep in mind, depending on if they have snipers or not, try to keep in mind when you think he'll drop it. Because if you're standing still when he drops it to fire strike, you'll be killed.
They dropped like everything.
He's not half anymore.
Alright, just bat him. Actually, I need to die. Well, no, I don't want to die. I need to not be me. Yeah. Me IRL.
Yeah, so let them know that
I got hooked. Fuck you.
you don't have mercy. Here, it feels like your team's like kind of they don't want to push forward because they're not confident in their ability to win the fight.
Wrong character.
I need heals. Thank you.
Dude, Rain's not getting healed.
Get you behind you.
Get you up top.
They just
Rain
went.
heals my tank, homie.
There you go.
Yeah,
Valking
I feel
here
so
would
bad.
win you the fight, hands down, 100%.
Galaxy solo. Let me die.
Nice name.
Thank you. Don't rest me. Don't do it. Rest someone.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, luckily Nana was there and Carney
Coming
pops
down.
off.
That one's.
I'm ulting my side. The tank will crit. Tank will crit.
It really do be like that, man. Thank you.
Oh, actually, I wanted to see how you did with healing, because I remember the last game you struggled with healing. I think the only time you press tab the entire game is here at the end.
All of them. Be like that, man.
I'm ulting my side. The tank will crit. Tank will crit.
It really do.
8,000 for 14 minutes.
Be like that, man.
I think it looks like 8,000 for 14 minutes when you have an Ana isn't bad. 12 reses, huge. 6 deaths, so you're positive 6. Although one of them was a double trade, so you're plus 4. So one thing that's good, since you already have it, is these two right here. You want the times that you die to be less than the players that you res. And also kind of keep track of the bad reses, because that counts as a -2 in my books, even though it's actually just like a +1 and a -1, so it's even. So +1, -1, it's like a 0. But since you're letting someone die twice, their stagger is twice as long, and it provides twice as much. None of this, but that's okay. I actually know someone who's a GM that their stats are 0 across here. And then they play Mercy. Yeah, so this healing's okay, because you had Ana.
Yeah, after first point, but first time.
Dude. I don't think I've mentioned that.
Well played. Alright, I think for Hans or anyone.
I'll be.
Ryan's
Here, I can do.
I
just
thought
know
you
that
went break
Brigitte
for a
is
second.
on his health to play with on defense.
What do you guys?
Ryan's Zarya.
Here, I can do the brig then,
That'll
and
be
then
fun.
we can just keep you under.
Time are we at here?
Because otherwise they're gonna pull the fire
This
like
to be like 9 hours.
Which do
Okay,
you prefer?
a lot shorter than the first one so far.
Which is the
I think.
Yes, that's what it is. Because I mean, I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
But it's also a shot you still need to practice.
Okay, so
It's like you've never practiced it.
I don't know what we run here. I don't think we run go. Oh, this is where I play Sombra? Question mark.
They're running this. They're running this.
It's like you've never practiced it.
So bad positioning means you could have been picked here. Better positioning would be either up on the high ground, a soldier in the beginning, getting him damage boost, but he can't really get any value from where he is. If he was up here, like if you had a Hanzo, damage boosting them is really good, like from the low ground. In this, whoops, wrong way. In this area is good. That's a good position. Also, like this hallway, as long as you're like past that, isn't bad. So that area is okay. But since you don't know their comp, honestly, the best position for you is this area right here. Like this, that was supposed to be a triangle. Yikes. Would be like this area. As it gives you time to react, you can take this health back if you need it. And if they run goats, your team will naturally fall back this way anyways. Let's see. Yeah, and from this corner, like you can peek back and forth to keep beam. You can reach high ground, and then if Andy plays back further, like when I play Zen, I play farther back, like back here, like either by this rock or by the mini. Because it's at the max range where I can provide orbs to my team, and it gives you a really good escape.
Like, that's a shot.
They're running this.
Widow's on.
Theoretically, you should be dead.
Get the monkey, get the monkey, get the
Widow's
monkey.
top left. Widow's top left.
You
Okay.
move through Widow's sideline again.
What's the widow? What's the widow?
Taman's
Stun Hammond if he comes back into us.
Widow's top. Widow's top. Widow's top, man. She's
If
top.
Hammond comes back in here.
Widow's there. Like, I know she's moving out, but this is a really bad spot. Like I said, this area is really good. This area, not so much, but crouched behind this rock isn't bad if you have no other choice. But just know that you'll see nothing and you can get wrecked either way because there's absolutely nothing to either side. This area up here is good. Still, high ground is also good because they're running Monkey Diva. Are we running Triple Dive? Monkey Diva Hammond? So this area isn't too bad.
Here I stun him again.
Taman's dead. He's already dead.
Sweet. Pushing off a bit then.
Warrior's half. Warrior no raid.
Yeah, so where's their Widow? You hear her, but you don't have no idea where she is.
What's this widow?
Damage.
Alright. Triple tank dive.
I always love playing Zarya against Widows. They always just don't care about the grenades and then they get two shot.
Yeah.
The dive grab.
Yeah, you should be dead again.
The one thing is we will not
Almost
have
3 times that you should be dead here.
That's fine. We have
In the
Brigida
beginning.
and Reinhardt. It worked out.
Dude,
Oh, I got something by the Widow. Oh, that's a good bounce.
Because
Okay,
Ruby
so
isn't
we're
as
just gonna
experienced
bounce
on
people
Widow,
off
she
over
is
the
on other
shield so that
characters.
Widow
Yeah.
can shoot.
That's why
Okay,
you're getting lucky.
Yeah, it's really good right now.
Resi. So we know she's in that window.
dude,
The
I
shield's
got
up there.
something by the Widow. Oh, that's a good bounce. Okay, so Avian's trying to bounce people up over the shield so that Widow
Yeah.
can shoot. Okay, I got
Yeah,
No. So I don't know where the Widow is. Another bad positioning. Like, he should be dead here too.
it's really good right now. Widow's bottom. Watch out.
I'm pushing into this widow.
Right,
Widow disappeared on this.
Yeah, do better. Nice.
I have shadow.
I
I have shadow next fight.
What's that?
I'll let that go.
Widow's
Watch
top.
the
Widow's top.
It clearly wasn't targeting you, but they do have sights. This is a really bad
I
spot.
don't know what the plan was there.
Oh,
Massive.
Oh,
see?
man.
Oh, go
There
Velocity,
you
go
go.
Velocity,
She finally got you. Okay, so reason why. Oh, and I do say it.
Massive.
Oh, man.
Oh, go Velocity, go Velocity, Mercy, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Oh, they have.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason why I died there, if you're wondering, because basically what happened, I'll use Widow's point of view, is your whole
Right.
team, your entire team was here. My whole team was falling back, and if I lived, I would not have enough resources to sustain the next fight. So I pushed forward to die, and I do say like I needed more juice. But because of your positioning, so she finally got you. She had about 5 opportunities, but she got you.
Sorry,
We have-
Because she has sights, so she knows where you are.
You might want to rally pre-fight here, since we're down here.
Rallying now. Stick with me for now, Andy. Yeah.
I
Nice.
should. Nice, dude. That's so good.
Oh, shit.
Carney's VV massive brain. He was at. Winston me on. Focus Winston.
Damn, I'm pissed. We're not
Lucky,
taking
lucky.
advantage of this. You can fly in and res this. Be careful because of the Widow. There you go. Good back. Good job moving back.
See, I never get to play this Carol because I practiced her a bunch because we thought she was gonna be like an off tank, and then she ended up being played in the DPS game instead.
I played her a
Alright.
lot as offense, and
You can play her as.
I
I
hate.
ended up actually doing anything with
Oh,
it.
is this where we
Yeah,
snowball?
She plays a. It feels like a much more mobile version. Winston, dude.
Melt. I don't know why they're playing dive into Zarya and Brig, like especially with the Discord.
Widow's one shot there. Sad, dude.
I'm laying down shield with it.
They picked up a second sniper.
Yep, they have Hanzo now. That's Hanzo instead
They
of.
might try to
That's
hop
Hanzo
the
instead of
back and
Winston,
flank.
Hammond.
He's in the window.
Yeah.
Come off high ground. He's probably just gonna climb back up though.
So because they do have a Hanzo now, staying away from the side ground, as well as staying in the open by the courtyard is even more dangerous. The position
I
that
have
I
got
keep
her,
telling you over to the left is even better.
Winston's in. He's jumping in really early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fat. That's fat.
For some reason, oh, that was a nice shot.
I can't follow.
Dude, I can't. I can't get him shot. Sorry.
So good. I put the armor pack onto Deli as if it would actually help.
Yeah. So 4,
Yeah, the problem is I think if it like a
5
bubble
times
ram,
there
that
you could
is
have
not
died,
quite true.
and
I don't think we
5
can
out of
put
6
that
times you could have died,
Yeah,
and
I
one of
guess
them you
that's
actually did. So
Right.
I think definitely
Who's up there?
on the first point alone, positioning was the weakest,
Pack without
It's your
giving us
weakest.
anything for it.
and you're dead there.
Oh, man, I got sniped again. She's in the left.
The reasons why we roll is because you guys weren't able to regroup.
Holy.
It's up to
Oh,
Stealth,
my heart.
I think. Ooh, can someone touch? Can anyone touch?
No, we just got fucking.
Now that Widow's on the high ground, it's over. Yeah.
Ouch.
We did not regroup and take positions quick enough. I
We
think.
did not, no.
Yeah, I got forced into the bad really fast.
I think it was okay if, I think it was okay if one of us fell out. Like, we had one on the point, but then we had more people chasing towards it. But once they've got like 2 ticks, if you only got one person on point, you're not going to be able to recap
Did I
it.
say feel
Yeah.
snowball, man?
I didn't even
forget
try
what
to.
I said.
I got like stuck in the middle and they wouldn't shoot
Here is here. They completely ignore the fact.
if we're this tank
Then there is gonna be a widow.
Yeah, I got you, snowball.
'Cause if the widow doesn't matter,
initially. Is what I'm saying. So
Both of our healers have weird hitboxes for her to hit, and we move the Reinhardt, and we're gonna
Yeah.
keep pushing through, and they won't be able to stop us.
the point, and
This
then
is just goats, but we traded some damage for CC.
yeah, and then Andy can probably stay back at initial choke.
Oh, I'm so jealous you guys are running Ana goats.
where am I in the formation? Am I front line or am I mid line?
You're inside of me and Carney. Smile.
Side, side, side.
Just main. Right side works. Whatever.
Okay.
The team's really split here.
Hanzo stop left. Hanzo stop left.
Okay.
You guys ready?
You're bubble darting. So
shield?
wait.
Hanzo's dropped down.
Okay, we got all down.
They have mate, they have mate. After that.
I was not expecting. Yeah, I didn't think they would go for that.
Bubble down. I'm on card.
I'm just gonna have to see.
Zarya's one shot. Zarya's so low. The mid brain may plays. You gotta rate it.
She's right. I'm gonna go through top left and see if I can get on.
Nice!
Mayday.
Andy's too good at this game, dude. I swear to God.
You amped? Well, let's see this game.
Cards. I'm just gonna have to see.
Jar
They would go for that. With,
double down. I'm on cards.
I'm just gonna have
Not
to
bad,
see.
not good either.
Jar's one shot. Andy's too good.
Okay, so your amp's up again.
Top left and see if I can get on.
Nice!
You're full health, you have the Brigana, and you're not speed boosting.
Ryan, he's
Speed
too
boosting here would have been insane.
Please.
Yeah, okay, good.
Nice.
You guys ready? Nice anti, nice anti, nice anti.
Alright, healer's pushing the point. Healer's pushing the point.
On a Zen. On a
Zen bottom right.
He should fall off.
I'll chase.
Yeah, he should fall off if anything.
He's not jumping.
Yo, kill him! Hell yeah.
I got him.
We
It's
should
fine.
have staggered them out, but yeah. Okay.
No, he was full charge into my fist, so I was just sitting there waiting.
Okay, fair.
Are we pushing top right? I'm at 80 on.
Okay.
Estimated how fast we are.
Alright, we should.
Go to top left.
Oh, damn.
I overestimated how fast we are.
Alright, we shouldn't push this, I think, because we don't have Zarya. It's not
Don't
right.
push it, don't push
Yeah.
it.
So your Doomfist is in a really bad
Yeah, that'll be
position.
really good.
Especially after the pick.
Pyro?
what?
So this is like one of the things that this map is really capable of doing, is wasting time from staggers. So when you're support, try to, like, if you notice like there's a lot of staggers happening, don't worry about the flank plays or the other stuff. Is just like try to group up as much as possible. Because of staggers, you guys could turn like a possible snowball situation into a, okay, so 38. Doomfist dies there. Into like a 45-second like stall for no reason.
Wait to go on. We can't go into this.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
bro,
what guys. I don't know what's happening. I'm.
It feels like your Zarya's overextended, so they're dead? Question mark.
Too mad.
No, we should have come back and carry it.
I guess I'm sorry.
If I went down straight, I would have died too.
I know.
The
I just.
Hunter wouldn't have had to change his aim at all.
True. No, you're right.
We got 5 minutes, boys.
Oh, there's a Hanzo there.
And Carney. So we're good.
That's sound right.
I have rally. Do you want to use free fight or?
Be peeking that sight line on you guys. It's so fun.
Hanzo's half.
And when you push in is when I'm gonna
Almost
try
got that
to get
headshot on you.
Oh, let's push in, let's push in.
And actually, the Widow's trying to fight me. The Widow's trying to fight me here.
I can grab you.
There you go, switching to that.
Oh shit, what?
Speed helps you guys a lot more. You're down 2.
Widow's top left. Yeah, this fight's over already.
Either back out or die.
That's
We didn't hammer.
Force out Chad.
no, we didn't drop any else.
Good.
Force
They-
out
they
Shadow.
hammered
That's
down,
really good for you
so
guys.
That's good. We have ultimate still. We have
Yeah, so you guys wasted like 2 minutes on the clock
Ruby's
now.
free fight.
Pyro's a thrower.
Yeah, I am. Basically, up until recently, apparently, Ruby really struggled with hitting Doomfist. I found that she is no longer struggling with that.
That was two ults. We can just walk out.
Amp health.
That was two ults. We can just walk out.
Amp health. Amp health. Amp
I
health.
think we need to switch up comp here. There's like,
Yeah, we've got the pop here in the combo with it.
Yeah, so that
that's good,
fight
that's so bad.
was
You're about to-
sustainable. Like you guys could have fought past that, and then we would have been in a really tight spot because we used Shatter, Grab, and Dragon. So you guys
Try to switch up the comp.
Snipers more.
healing there have helped.
And then,
Pretty sure they were naded at this
I think
point.
we need to switch
That was two ults.
Naded, no,
We
on
just
is
walk out.
dead. Yeah,
I
so
think
it was
we
a
need to
loss
switch up
anyways.
comp here. There's like,
pop the grab. And then
Healing would
combo
have
with it.
stopped the stagger, and you being there, you could have speeded out
Nice,
to
that's good,
regroup
that's good,
quicker.
that's so fat. You're bubble.
Oh,
Keep going.
Okay.
We need to deal with the.
Switch up the comp then. That
We could.
Right.
I
Do we
will.
want? Do we want?
I'm just gonna use rally for.
She just used her.
whenever you're ready.
All right, let's run.
Also keep in mind with Brig is that her ult is really weird and it only heals on the plane that she's on. So if you're above the plane, so like for example, if she's where she is and there's a box here and you're standing on the box, you don't get armor. If she's on, for example, if this is the payload now and she's on the payload and you're off the payload, you don't get armor because it heals in a line. So unless your hitbox is hitting or in like split by the armor, you don't get it. The reason why I said that is because back here 5 seconds ago, you notice it because you're sitting on the rock while she's doing it. You don't get anything until you drop down. I think using armor there wasn't a very good use of it in my opinion. Popping it now as you moved into the choke would have been a better idea.
No, I'm with you, dude. Whenever you jump, I jump.
We need to get the widow to pop her grapple and let me know as soon as she does.
Oh, she's deep left. Okay. Shit, dude, I don't know where to go.
Dude, you can't just chill.
I don't know where to go. They're all over the place. We're so protected. Yeah.
Down your monkey, you're so going in is not a good idea.
Dude, Pyro should have been. It's still.
Maybe.
I'm stopping to Genji.
Pyro carry.
Oh, dude, this is winnable.
Sorry. Sorry, first.
Yeah, sorry, Carney, I was lost. Don't walk through that, please.
I try to solo Andy here and get wrecked.
She's won! Hell yeah, dude. Wait, that's not.
Get Ryan.
Standpoint. Run dead, please. Dude, he's
Ryan
so
low,
low.
Ryan low.
Do it to him, man.
Nice.
Tracer left
Trace.
side. I got her. You too?
Yeah, so like you guys wouldn't have won that push if Pyro wasn't as good as he is. If it was our typical DPS,
Good job.
I don't think.
Wasn't even close, dude. I had zero doubts. See, I think the trick to that, right, was AF carrying as Winston in front of 2 snipers.
Yep.
They were focusing me, and Pyro got to yoink all over him.
Just do things.
Yeah, it is.
I'm looking forward.
It's mid-brain.
Yeah,
Our Ryan's up.
Keep Brig then, because that's the bruiser comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second we get first permanently switch.
Yeah, I'll try to get the supports are very close to fire.
5, 4, 3, objective A.
No one top left. Oh, Hanzo's top left, my bad.
Good amp.
Darius full charge.
There's no bubbles. And far away from the truck so we can keep pushing through.
Our bridge really low, so be careful. Darius no bubbles in right
I
top.
have no shield, and I'm just like super low all the time.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna
Maybe
top off and then
Dude, stop digging me! Holy fuck!
Oh, sorry, dude.
That widow top left is like fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of your purple.
Back way.
Back out if you can,
Yeah, we just. Here, Pyro, if you want, yeah, I'll just. Dude, that trance. I hurt so bad.
Ouch.
Yeah, they just had a long range comp.
Yeah.
They have triple that.
We didn't because of the because of the how good they were pressuring us with Ryan. We weren't able to just goats our way to the point, which would usually nullify the double sniper, but that wasn't an option.
Going through. Do we want to
Red this time? Okay.
So I play Sombra here.
Yeah, Ruby's either just going to play on top of this bow sense. We should have enough pressure on him.
Ana, Zen, Hanzo,
Zarya.
You're in first now. Thunder, yeah.
Yo, I need heals. I have bubble in 1 second.
Break her person. Okay, get the Ryan.
Dude, run!
He's close.
Yo, I learned
I
that
was
from like a week ago.
so upset because
Just walk around the corner. Bait him in.
Yeah, walk around the corner and hit him away. Like hit him towards our team. I got
Yeah.
swept.
So good. I'm covering you,
Oh, yeah,
So upset because Pyro was really good at finding where I was.
Good brain.
And you literally saved him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Small brain, small brain. Lead got you, Sombra.
Hanzo speaking in the window.
Lee, watch you, Sombra.
Oh god!
I can bubble you, turn. I grab. Almost. There you go, man. Yeah,
I didn't even know that you were gonna res would have been huge. He noticed, but
Slow boy,
still.
slow boy.
I'm sorry.
Hanzo
I
window.
appreciate it, but,
Sombra's going around, right?
Handy dude.
He's up.
He dinged
Nice,
me
yep.
and then he killed me.
Wrong person, but nice job.
Dude, he just 5-diamond me. Every time.
Pyro was insane. I was having a lot of trouble with him. Just hunting
Dude,
me
it's
down
a distraction, don't worry, don't worry. Good brain.
until I realized flanking through the window top right wasn't the
Zen's
best
just
idea.
going left side, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know how you got this res. Holy cow.
Alright, we blocked it. Nice, nice, nice charge, nice charge. Dude, the sniper.
You know, you heard it. So Sombra's
Alright,
left.
Sombra's on me.
Dude, help me out, help me out. Zarya's on me. Zarya, shoot that, heal me.
Zarya low. Zarya 1. Literally 1. There you go.
Dude. I did heal.
Here's your purple.
Lisa?
Dude, we're really good at this game. I promise. I am.
Here now. Oh, we're gonna have grab shift speed.
Yeah. Build that shit. Hell
They
Yeah,
don't
but
have
I-
center, they don't have center.
I was upset because I didn't get to use EMP here.
Got him.
My dog. Alright, yeah, we have drive, you have combo, yeah?
We have no Hanzo. I think they're gonna go back. They might have
Anna's half right side.
super lit. Ryan's super lit.
Yo, Pyro, focus Anna. Right side.
Did you see that?
Lit. Ryan's super lit.
Yo, Pyro, focus Anna. Right side.
I ran. Right there. Yoinked. Right through it. And I don't know if you saw it, if you noticed it, but calling that Sombra was going behind to pull us off, to pull us back to point, would have been able to cause less hysteria when I do. Because I guarantee you Pyro would have gone back and he would have been able to solo me. Or at least keep me off enough to distract me and not get me to what I wanted to do.
You're healed. Shit, I ate that on purpose, I promise. Heal me.
Fucking rip.
Yeah, there again, it looked like you struggled getting a beam target.
Right behind. Fat charge.
Pulled up. I got the choke point here.
Okay, Charney's on. We got this.
Look at that from the tanks. Look at that from the tanks.
Don't let me throw this, boys. Come on.
Thought they were distracted.
I'm coming back
Oh
as Hammond.
no.
I thought Deli was a lot closer to us than she was.
Jeez.
I was close, but then the entire team started pushing in, and I got so scared.
It just sat inside of me. Damn it. It was all part of the plan, dude. Don't worry. 100%. What did I do?
Right, yeah, it'll be Reign, Zarya, and McCree, and then probably Lucio, Mercy. Unless we wanted to do a Zen.
And
then
Nepal.
probably Lucio. Right, yeah, it'll be Reign, Zarya, and Zen.
Kobe. Go.
Capture the objective.
Yeah, win some light friends.
Oh, this was the really toxic comp that we did.
Hanzo's right side.
The reason why
Hanzo's got
I'm
right side.
standing there
Hanzo's
not
allowed
doing
right
anything was because I didn't want to play
That's
Nepal.
okay.
And I remember at this point it had taken us.
What the hell?
Did we shoot one?
Oh yeah, at least one shot. That explains it.
Oh, Ruby 1, Ruby 1.
Dead. They're all really low.
So I kind of threw first point, to be honest. I just didn't want to play this map. And it had taken us like 35 minutes to decide what map we were going to do, so I was kind of done.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, we should back up. That was a good take. Oh,
Team X.
Plus I knew this map was a Rhine map, and
Go upper.
Oh, she's just top. She's just top.
Rhining into
back up, please!
rank, playing Rhine into Carney is not my favorite combo.
Alright, where's...
Up a little bit.
Don't worry,
So I
can
decided
cover
just to go off on my own and do my own thing.
You just back up.
Briggs on left side behind us.
I need heals,
Widow main,
I'm in
behind
the
elephant.
You look, you amp for no reason.
Monkey high ground,
Rent's
monkey high
half here.
ground.
Rent's half.
Left.
So loaded.
Doomfist
Oh,
going
they
for
took
the
down. I
flank.
can grab.
Get ready for the dive. Get ready for the dive. They're going for the
Brings
dive.
behind.
I'm ready for the whenever.
Dude, solo devault, solo devault.
Good
Back,
boop.
back, back.
Give us
On and on. Go run.
Alright.
See? Got deep. Random. Random.
Alright, don't worry. On a team.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm just gonna skip
keep
through
doing
this.
things I
Okay,
rock.
so you get beat.
On a team
We have
fight.
7.
I keep doing things ironically that throw unironically, and it's kind of problematic.
That was really risky.
I keep
Had
doing
Avian
things
been a
ironically
stronger
that throw
widow.
unironically, and it's kind of
I think
problematic.
you potentially could have
Widow on
died
the
there.
right side.
Widow's one shot. Widow's absolutely solo. I heard. Nice charge. Good charge. He's on me. I need help. Oh shit, we got Bob. Nice charge. Good charge.
Yeah, you should have amped.
Oh shit, we got Bob. We all playing them.
Oh man.
Doom's half. Yeah.
Bottom left.
Amp wasn't good. Speed into me, I'm dead.
Dude, this Widow is out. She's out because of the trophy.
My shield was up. I shouldn't have died.
You're fine, you're fine.
Good boop.
Do more.
Break shield and amp.
Holy shit, that's all range. Dude, that sound barrier. Oh my
Job.
god, you're so cool. Shit. Alright,
Yeah, bottom left.
top left. Are you ready?
Get them.
There you go.
I'm ready whenever.
Break down.
Please don't let me throw again. Don't do it. Spread.
I think. I don't remember
Hammond's half.
anything.
Hammond's
Oh,
Don't
Focus
let him do his
break.
thing. Nice, nice, nice.
so you can ruin
Hammond's half.
Hammond's momentum
Hammond's just being.
by
Dude, we
booping.
need to shoot him.
By like
Okay,
hitting
those-
him. See, there you go. So to fuck with his momentum, you could have beat there.
Lee's one. Lee's one. Dude, good guy Carney.
It's Lee's one. Fuck you, Lee.
Best round. 1.
I'm on fire.
Wait, did
Yeah, we lost them.
Score.
my drive was too good?
It kicked me out again. We should be able to just invite me when we can.
5.
Oh, dude, hog Risa, hog Risa, hog Risa.
Pod,
Dude,
1.
Pod Risa, dude.
keep in the McCree.
Capture the
Are we going right or left here?
Left, because we don't have pyro yet.
Yeah, we gotta be nice and here.
Save eyes, Hunter.
That's a single person. Everyone
They're
else.
going around. They're going
Yeah.
around us, right? Yeah.
They have to be.
They're dropping
I'm
down.
just saying his eyes, so watch out.
Yeah, so speed there would have helped. The
Brig
boop would have
and
helped.
Mayor
So
behind.
loaded. Hammond just sitting on top of us.
But the May brig was like really
I'm being made.
cancerous.
I'm frozen.
Yeah. Fat hole.
I'm
Got
made,
Do as you
dude.
can.
This touches the spot with them.
And then this guy. Please.
We. Holy.
I don't
shit.
know how that res didn't get off, and I'm really upset I stunned you over Andy, even though I was in front of
Holy
him.
shit. Fuck with them.
And then
What?
this guy.
I want to watch this again.
We.
Way to take the stun.
Holy shit.
I don't know how that res works. It shouldn't.
We should probably drop McCree and run either
So I'm just gonna skip through because everything that I've said we've already gone over.
They wouldn't have anything for a
It's
far.
been a really long
I
VOD.
mean, at least for getting on the point.
When you can.
I was upset because I was missing my boops too. So I'm with you.
Down.
Hammond. Oh, he's top. Nice shot. Lee. Or.
Can you do me? Maybe right? I think.
Yeah, so you've had your ult for a really long time here. Oh yeah.
May here.
Here we go.
Causing a lot of trouble.
I think you put no bash. You put no bash.
Pulling.
Beat nullifies
They really do be like that, man.
Blizzard. So had you, when she said, and you beat, to counteract it, it would have been perfect. You still would have froze, but you would have been able to survive.
They just do a lot of area denial, and then we can
Yes.
get it.
Push on.
And then we want. We go mid.
Yeah, up to the top.
This, which is base.
We'll go right to May.
Nice, nice.
No shield.
Back right.
No. Heal the Hammond.
She's down. Just wait for the flank. Plus main tank. Damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. A lot of
One
us
way?
died.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. No worries, man. We'll just get it on the next push.
Leaves behind.
Just get in spawn and just wait. Pyro, wait up.
Nice
until-
shot. Oh, that's fire eats my answer.
First half.
Nice shot. We still have.
I'm here.
Alright, try
Pyro,
to.
Beating it.
firing mid. Try to get out of mid.
Beating it.
Can we get the Hammond? That's it. Monkey.
You sped in, but you didn't tell which side, so your team ended up getting split,
Oh, no,
and
no,
you
no,
got
with me.
split.
It's huge.
Not there.
Insane wall.
I died. Brig got me in the back line.
Alright, we're good.
They used Bridge ult that fight, and Winston ult, and Mercy ult,
They're gonna have far ult here.
and this ult. Man,
Beating again.
How did I get frozen?
good, I feel
The
that.
May froze you. Being there would have helped a lot too. I think you would have saved 2 people.
Bridge on me.
Last fight, gotta get a point.
This is your job, is to get the point.
What? 3 seconds.
Beating on point.
I'm on.
Beat.
Tap.
Good. Focus Hammond. Good.
Hammond tap.
Just keep running point as long as you can. Come back under the wall.
Hammond's soloed. Nice shatter. No, drop the wall,
Monkey.
Dropping in, sorry.
Monkey down.
I shouldn't grab, my bad. We'll get.
Get Avian no boost. No boost. Right side of point.
Thank you.
Coming to me. By him.
Don't. Nice wall, huge wall. Winston ulting.
If you survive long enough.
Bubbles up.
Beat on
Don't let them
cooldown.
trap this dude.
Last fight, beat, yeah.
Teresa got me.
So granted you weren't a shield, so I don't know how much of value it would
Teresa got me.
use, but you got it.
At least you were over one.
Teresa got me.
I would have saved you, probably shielded one other person,
Bad.
but it's whatever.
We're coming.
Yeah, so I think all in all, Mercy positioning with Widow and Hanzo on the enemy team is huge. Using your amps not on cooldown, using them more smartly would be better. Another thing, booping to take space and control areas and also to make the enemy position better for you, or absolutely horrific for them, either one. Keeping in mind on Oasis University that the knocking them down into the pit is just as good as an environmental and a kill because they're out of the fight for so long. Lucio, try to, I don't know if it's a positioning thing, or try to recognize more times where you can use your beat. Like you did really good on this third map here because you used it more often. But I think it's definitely something that a case of holding on to your ult the entire game and then using it because you've held on to it the entire game. So like I feel like you waste a lot of ults, or you just use them at the wrong time. Like that Mercy Valk, for example, on Junkertown. You had it since the end of first point, and on defense, I think it was. Yeah, on defense. And you could have used it to retake the point on point 3 with more strength. A little bit of game sense when it comes to where enemies are. Like the Oasis Garden's point with the Reaper and the Rhine. Communicating reses and communicating with your other support so that you guys know when you want to use your ults so that you don't both ult at the same time. Considering the idea of a preemptive Valk right as a team fight starts. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry if I rambled at some points. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Yeah, that should be it. Coolio.